Hey guys, this is Fleeciano96 and I'm here to bring you another day of Inktober. Today's show prompt is going to be Madoka Magica and our theme is going to be Blunder. If you're curious about the other fics I've done, I have them in the Inktober playlist. I also have all the written forms on my AO3. Link for this one is down below along with the rules I'm following for this Inktober. With that being said, let's jump into the fic. Homura knew she just made the biggest blunder of her whole life, her whole existence, and she didn't have a moment to feel anything as damning as regret. No, she would have to face this deal that she made with the devil itself, or equivalent, at least, because she just sold her soul to be a magical girl. She wouldn't know it in this moment, but this move would ensure that the one person she was devoted to save would surely suffer. Madoka had been kind to her, helping her grow more confident. She loved Madoka Kaname and would do anything for the pink-haired girl. Seeing how she died at the hands, power of Walpurgisnacht, Homura couldn't leave it at that. She asked Kyubei, "Please, let me go back and fix this. I wish for the power to help Madoka, to make sure she doesn't die like this." And so her wish was granted by the cat-like creature, and her path began. Over and over, she'd go back. Further, a bit further this time, and surely she could keep Madoka from dying this time. She'd slaughter the creature when it insisted that Madoka make a deal. Mami, Kyoko, and Sayaka wouldn't stop her from keeping Madoka from the magical girl's fate. Over and over, walking the path that grew tacky with the blood and lies she accumulated as she took on this task of finding the one path that would lead to Madoka leaving this battle alive. No, Madoka went from simply dying to gaining strength and power, to going and turning into a witch as her soul gem grew heavy with the truths that Homura was unearthing each passing of the timeline. Each time Homura walked through this horror of a reality that was unraveling before her, she found she was tainting Madoka's soul even more, putting that much more on the girl's shoulders. And Kyubei, somehow, it knew Homura was behind the oddity of Madoka's potential. Even if the creature was forgetting who Homura was each pass, it still tied the anomalies back to Homura Akemi. How Madoka's karmic destiny was exceedingly exceptional. How her importance was so immense now, tying each forgotten timeline to Madoka like a lashing chain as Homura chased her ideal ending. It was a tragic entwinement, the hamster in the wheel, if you will. Homura couldn't get off that wheel now, not if she herself was going to see this through, to survive. And then, that final pass, Homura begging, pleading Madoka not to make that wish, not to save everyone. Homura watched as the world grew cold. It could only be warm when Madoka was in it. Homura didn't care that Madoka was technically everywhere now. Homura worked so hard to give Madoka happiness. How could she have that now? She couldn't even hold Madoka, let alone aid her in this new destiny. Homura worked to take out the nightmares, to be the best magical girl she could be, but the fact that Madoka was no longer in her reach led her to despair. Despair clouded her gem darker with each passing day. Mami and Kyoko tried to help, but once it took over, there was no hope. And that was the moment Kyubei made the biggest blunder in its existence, trying to find lightning in a bottle, to see exactly what the law of cycle was. It brought about the right balance to birth a new goddess into reality. No, not a goddess. The devil Kyubei made itself. For while Kyubei and its species looked at humans' emotions as an irrational byproduct they could use to fuel the universe, he failed to understand the true power of those emotions, how it wasn't really despair that clouded Homura Akemi's gem. It was an obsession, something darker, and damn near as powerful as love when in the hands of Homura Akemi. Thank you guys for listening to today's Podfic. I hope to see you guys tomorrow for the next one, and I will catch you later.